You left the bad blood on the court for the most part, but not with Lambier. I never really ever liked Lambier in any social situation.
No.
Yeah.
And it's because he was a dirty player.
Right.
Now, he had to do what he had to do. I understand that. But you take like Ricky Mahorn, he'd hit you and all that, but he'd hit you, you know you're going to get hit.
Yeah.
He didn't try to maim you.
Right.
He'll try to hurt you.
Right.
We have seen a lot of thugs throughout the NBA's storied history. Whether it be arguably the GOAT thug in Bill Lambier, who anchored the Bad Boys Pistons' dirty-ass play in the 80s, along with Rick Mahorn, or other legendary heels and black hats like Dennis Rodman, which sidebar shout out to the 80s Pistons for having 3 of the greatest goons of all time on one team. Other legends on the starting all-enforcer team include Charles Oakley and, of course, the X-Man Xavier McDaniel. And look, we have no doubt seen a lot of dirty plays from a lot of dirty players throughout NBA history. But the vast body of work that Draymond Green has produced in his storied career of dirty play and antics have him challenging for supremacy atop the list of all-time NBA villains. Green might not be as prolific as others in terms of bulk technical or flagrant foul accrual, but he has some key moments throughout his playoff career that are particularly poignant. Through 147 playoff games, Green has totaled 6 flagrant fouls and 27 technical fouls, perhaps none more famous than the 2 he acquired during the Warriors' 2016 playoff run, when the then 73-9 regular season Warriors were chasing history and the moniker of the best team ever. Were they derailed by the dirty antics of Draymond Green? You be the judge. It all started in the Western Conference Finals when he kicked Oklahoma City's Steven Adams in the groin area, but things escalated when in the NBA Finals he struck the NBA's golden goose, LeBron James, once again in the below the belt region. The league ended up suspending Green for Game 5 in a series where the Warriors were leading 3-1 at the time. The Warriors would go on to lose that critical Game 5 closeout opportunity at home and ultimately would never win another game in the series, becoming the first team in NBA history to blow a 3-1 series lead in the finals. His latest antics include a WWE-like stomp and springboard leap off of Kings forward Domantas Sabonis' midsection in Game 2 of the Western Conference first round. The league's decision to suspend, no doubt, goes well beyond the act itself, which, yes, Sabonis did start the incident by flopping and grabbing Green's foot, but Green's classless histrionics towards the fans in the immediate aftermath, coupled with his sheer lack of remorse in the post-game press conference, no doubt factored in.
I gotta land my foot somewhere, and I'm not the most flexible person, so it's not stretching that far.
As did Green's history of this kind of behavior. The league admitted as much in their official press release announcing the suspension, citing his, quote, history of unsportsmanlike acts. Whether this is or is not the end of Draymond Green in Golden State, with the final year of his contract looming this offseason, will yet to be seen. But regardless of where he goes from here or what he does for the remainder of his career, his legacy of one of the sport's dirtiest players has already been cemented.